Hello superiors, welcome back to my channel. This is the long-awaited video of the top 10 LEGO sets of 2025. Of course, we're going to start with the honorable mentions. This has been a great year for gift with purchases. Two of my favorites here are the Space Baby and the Blue Shell Mario guy. Minecraft sets, we've had a few good Minecraft sets, including what I think is the best Minecraft set probably of all time is that $40 creeper set. Really just a great value and great looking display piece. Minecraft, of course, translates really well into LEGO, so they had that going for them. Almost made the top 10 list, but ultimately didn't. Also, Botanicals continues to be quite amazing with some smaller sets. We have the minifig vending machine, which is just too ridiculously overpriced and carried by minifigs to have made the list, but it's really got some cool minifigs and looks like it's got some neat functionality. Hopefully I can get it someday. Continuing the trend of the last couple years, Creator 3-in-1 and City sets, the City Construction sub-theme sets, have continued to be really unexpectedly good in quality. The Construction sub-theme has had like Speed Champion accurate levels of construction equipment, which is really cool, and the 3-in-1s have been like really really good builds, almost looking like high-level mocks. And this telephone is probably the best one of the year. Alicia got it, as some of you know. And it's just a really cool set, and it has a bunch of functionality, surprisingly. And Speed Champions have always been great since the beginning. They are just, if you love build techniques and quality, they will always beat any other theme. This video actually needs a disclaimer, unlike last year. Last year, the 2024 video, I actually made in the spring of 2025, but this year I am making the 2025 video in September. So there are 3 and only 3 more sets that have yet to be revealed for the rest of 2025. But I'm pretty confident that none of these would make my top 10 list. So just to cover what these are, it is 2 of them. We have like concept images. I think the Star Trek set in specific, this is concept image, and this is the fan design that's in an idea set that's going to be made into a real set. So they're a bit different, but they're both representative of what we're gonna get. Also, we have a $500 fish tank coming, which has had no leaked images or anything. Really strange idea for a set. Maybe it could make my top 10. I really don't know what to expect with that. I don't think anyone does. It has a really bad PPP of 12. You can see right here, 4,000 pieces, $500. Might expect that to be motorized or something. I really don't know. That could be cool. Could get it. If I really like it, that's going to blow my budget for the year completely out of the water, but we'll see. Anyway, starting the list with number 10, I had to put a Speed Champions on. I just love them too much. And I'm trying something new. I'm doing some ratings of different categories, but don't take them too seriously, because I didn't like make an averaged rating or anything. I just kind of went by vibes for the list, so it's pretty representative. But anyways, so PPP, pretty good. Don't like that they're raising the prices on Speed Champions, but still feels really good to me, honestly, just for the quality of the experience and the final product. I'm not going to go over every category every time, but I'll note like some really bad ones, like display presence. Display presence is going to have to do with like how much your eye is drawn towards it. So it's not only size, but size has a lot to do with it. So that's why this one's at number 10. It's obviously a very small set. Pretty good for a desk or something, but obviously not going to be like a centerpiece of your room. Just a little guy. Everything else, like all Speed Champions, is pretty much always perfect. Number 9. One of 2 sets, I think, that I don't have on the list. Maybe 2 or 3. And I probably don't plan on getting this one just because the PPP doesn't feel good. I know on paper it looks good at 0.08, but you got to keep in mind with these architecture sets, they've got tons of tiny pieces. So just looking at the price, I think it's like $230. It just doesn't feel good to me for the size, even though it's probably bigger than it seems, but still, I'm giving that just an average score on that. Same for the build experience. Architecture sets are usually pretty poor build experience compared to a lot of other things. What you're really getting architecture for is the final product and the display presence, which I rated pretty high on this. Yeah, I could see Joey getting this maybe, hopefully. It would be really good next to Notre Dame, I think. Number 8, Italian Riviera. So this one I also don't have, but I actually do plan on getting this one pretty much for sure. I would like to see this one a little cheaper, but the $300 price tag doesn't feel too horrible. The figs or whatever. Build experience, usually I don't really care for the build experience on modular type buildings. But this does look like it has some cool angles and stuff, and there always are some neat details inside, but usually you're not going to get any mind-blowing techniques for modulars. But yeah, I think this will look really good on a shelf and draw your eye towards it. Wally, set that's been talked about a lot. I got a note here, old set investors on Suicide Watch, because this set, I honestly think it's way better, like 10 times better. Just look at the Wallies side to side. I know that it's a lot smaller, but I mean, not a lot smaller, like not too much smaller, but it is smaller, but it looks way better. And it comes with Eve and whatever that guy is, but he's pretty cool looking. Price feels really good on this one. $70 for 2 robot builds and a little side build. This one feels really good. Pretty good build experience. Nothing too crazy though. It looks very beautiful. It looks straight from the movie. I mean, it looks like a prop from the movie, even though obviously that movie didn't have props. But yeah, display presence is a little low just because it's on the smaller side. Not a big hallmark piece in anyone's collection. Another maybe controversial pick. We got a lot of smaller sets on the list this year. PPP 0.11, which on the surface doesn't feel, or on paper doesn't look too bad, but that equates to $70, which just knee-jerk reaction looking at this, I think like 40 straight up. I mean, there's not much going on. I actually got this at Sam's Club for $57, which felt a lot better and made me not hesitate to buy it. Which comes out to a 0.09, which should be good, but it, again, still not. I gave it like just above average. I didn't hate buying it for that much. I didn't feel too mad, but yeah, they really inflated the piece count with some, I'll admit, very nice Easter eggs while you're building this. This has an insane amount of Easter eggs for what you would expect. I mean, you'll be surprised where they are if you get this set. Build experience was alright. Finished model just looks completely gorgeous. I mean, it looks like a real lamp sitting on my desk here. You can barely tell it's Lego from, I mean, just 3 feet away. You gotta look real close to even tell it's Lego. And even though it is smaller, I put display presence of 10 out of 10 because size isn't everything, as we all know. This just looks like a exact replica of a household item, and it's just kind of mind-blowing when you get close and realize it's Lego. So that's why I gave that such a high score, and it will remain on my desk for a long time, and I hope some of you invest. Number 5. I have this set, but have not built it yet, but I am very confident in this number 5 score. PPP of 0.14, actually worse than Pixar Lamp, but it feels better to me for some reason. Just the huge sticker pieces and all the custom prints. I'm pretty sure the only stickers are the Zelda and Super Mario. I'm pretty sure everything else is confirmed to be a print. We got some custom, like, I don't even know what that is, like cardboard, like vinyl pieces, probably. Everything on here is a print. I see a lot of new pieces on this too. Pretty sure this is a new piece. I think these buttons are new pieces. Yeah. Tons of prints and everything. This looks really good. This is another thing that you barely can tell is made out of Legos. I mean, this looks like a actual Game Boy. It's pretty insane. So price of $60, I gave a 6 out of 10. Obviously doesn't feel too great for the size, but once you realize everything's stickered and we've got these beautiful artwork pieces and custom pieces and stuff, that's kind of why I didn't feel as bad getting it for $50 at Sam's Club. I give that a pretty good score. I was very happy for $50. It's a little bit much, so maybe I'd do 8 out of 10 if I redid this instead of 8.9, but I don't know. This just looks so good that I think I won't have any regrets. The build experience, I don't know how to predict because it's only like 420 pieces, and I could see it being pretty forgettable or really good depending on what goes on inside. If I had to say, I'd probably say like 6, but I could see it being like a 9 or like a 4. I don't know. Yeah, very small, but obviously by my 10 out of 10s here, I think that this will be just an amazing display piece, and just by looking at it, I can tell how beautiful and accurate it is. It looks like a real Game Boy, which is very impressive. Number 4, I love these scale of Icons cars. Always great, very great builds and great end products. This one had a great build experience. One of the better build experiences out of these. This sub-theme. The PPP continues to climb on this, like a lot of themes, so I didn't feel too good for this at 160, so I gave that a 6.9 out of 10. But I don't regret it just because of how good it looks and how good of an experience it was to build this thing. Number 3, Two-Door Corner. This is, in my opinion, the best modular of all time. And that may be controversial, but that's my take, and I'm sticking with it. The PPP feels excellent. One of the, I think, like 3 10 out of 10s on the list. Felt really good. I think this is like 230, and it's got like 3,200 pieces or something. The figs are kind of whatever. just generic. Better build experience than typical for modulars. Still not what I prefer to build, but I enjoyed some parts of it, specifically this the top white and black part and the red roof. Oh, and this angled section. You can't really tell in this picture, but this wall is angled out where below the balcony. So that was a really cool part. Yeah. Number 2, shuttle carrier aircraft. This is I feel like this is like a landmark piece in anyone's collection. It's got such an impressive wingspan that it does not fit in my shelf, and it's very much larger than I expected. Beautiful, very beautiful model. Very impressive engineering. These wings actually have a subtle angle upwards towards upwards, and yeah, the way they achieve that is just so impressive. Not to mention all the landing gear, Technic gears and everything in there that deploy the landing gear. It's something else. That this is earns its spot at number 2, and honestly could have been number 1, but the build experience was not perfect because every sticker in this set is a clear backed, and I really screwed up some of those because their clear back quality is getting really bad, and if you get one little piece of dust under there and you want to get it out, it ruins the adhesive and it just ruins the whole sticker. I had another set not on the list that I just had to take the sticker off and crumple it up and throw it away. It was so bad. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it though. And number 1, this will be very controversial among some, but I'm putting Jango Fett Slave 1. This one, I put 11 out of 10 for build experience. When I finished this one, I legitimately thought, I don't know what could ever top this. This might be the peak of build experience for my LEGO career. I genuinely feared for that, and I hope I'm wrong, but the techniques to get all these angles and at every point to just make this very smooth, continuous shape that is very abnormal for a LEGO system. A very, like an egg shape, a squished egg shape. Not flat anywhere. The old one is like very flat on these edges. This one is very round and very well sculpted compared to that other one. Mainly at the base here. The whole cabin section is at an angle that is very subtle, and the way that they do that is just mind-blowing to me, as well as, I mean, every little bit and piece up along the canopy and the nose is just, wow. That's what I aspire to be as a builder, seriously. And it all pays off with just a beautiful, very, a model with a lot of presence in your room. And yeah, it's beautiful. And shout out to the play scale version. That one, this is just an honorable mention. I just thought it was funny that they released it on in the same year, like a few months after. But that one's, I mean, almost as perfect for what it is. The price, it doesn't feel nearly as good. $70 for this one, $300 for this one, which I gave an 8 out of 10. I would give $70 for this like a 5 out of 10 or 4.5 out of 10. Minifigs for the UCS one, I gave a 9 out of 10 just for this Jango Fett. Nice inclusion of the young Boba Fett, but don't really care for that guy. Jango Fett, probably my favorite Star Wars minifig ever. Really nice printing all around. Great arm printing. It kind of pisses me off that they took off the arm printing here for this set, but whatever. Yeah, that was my top 10. Please leave any sets that I forgot in the comments, and I will make a 30-minute video apologizing for leaving them off. Please like and subscribe.